making the dog's food. If you missed us earlier, we're making our homemade dog food for Bella and Zuzi, and we're making enough for the whole week. So just to catch you up, what we have been doing is cooking. This is 2 pounds of ground turkey and 10 pounds of ground beef that I baked in the oven. It makes it easier if you just bake it in the oven. So I did that about 360, and the whole cook time, after you open it up and stir it around a little bit, make sure it's not raw in the middle, it takes about 45 minutes, something like that, to make sure all that's done. So I just put that in the stock pot. What I'm doing now, let's see if I can talk and do this at the same time. So what I'm doing now is actually cooking 18 eggs. Just scrambling them up. I need to turn that down. I'm scrambling up 18 eggs in a wok, and I am just cooking them that way. Now, that's what we're going to be putting in their food. Let me show you what I just got out of the oven. So, after you're done cooking their ground turkey and their ground beef, what you want to do is take that meat out of the pan here, and you want to save the juice, save the meat juice in this pan. After that, you're going to want to put in baby spinach. You have to go back to the other video and see how much I used. You want to put in the baby spinach, and in the grocery store you have the little packs of shredded carrots. Put in a couple of packs of that. Welcome. Hello, Dimitri. Welcome. How are you? Don't know what you mean. So this is Bella and Zuzi's YouTube channel, and I am making homemade dog food. So this is like part 2 of the live that we did earlier. So what I'm doing now is after we cook the beef and we put it in the stock pot over there, we want to keep the meat juice in the pan, because we're going to be adding stuff to that, and I'm going to show you. What we do is we put in baby spinach, 2 little containers of blueberries, baby spinach, shredded carrots, and let me show you what it looks like. So, I don't know if you can see, but that, I need to turn the light on. Anyway, so yeah, that's what that is, fresh out of the oven. So I just baked, I'm so sorry, got my hand in the way. Just baked all that, the spinach, the blueberries, the carrots. Got that out of the oven. We have to let that cool. We can't do anything with that yet, but we will be adding it to the stock pot over there with the meat. So we're going to let that cool. Where am I? Yeah, so I'm going to get this out of the way and let this cool. When this cools, I'm going to be adding it to the stock pot here of beef. Okay, let that sit there. Pretty hot. I need to stir my eggs. What I do need to do in a minute is put my sweet potatoes in. Okay, so make sure I'm not going to burn the eggs. We got 18 eggs just scrambled up in here. They'll be done soon. Right, sweet potatoes. I got to get my sweet potatoes. And I'm going to put them in this. Oh, man, I had my tin foil looking good, and then I slopped all this egg in here. But anyway, welcome, Stone Raider. Yeah, can you tell? Stone Raider, can you tell? Veshremi, welcome. And Danny, welcome. Oh, what's on the menu, Granny? Well, thank you for calling me Granny. I'm not a granny yet, but I'm 57, but thank you. What's on the menu is I am cooking my dog's dog food, veterinary approved. So I've got to replace this tin foil. And my last step, as far as baking goes, is to bake the sweet potatoes. You can use it as many as you want, but you can't overflow that stock pot over there. There's only so much you can put in. So let me get this tin foil. Sorry about all the tinfoil noise. Sorry. DJ. Oh, welcome back, DJ. It's your birthday. Pray for you on your birthday. Well, happy birthday, DJ. I pray that the Lord blesses you and keeps you and makes his face to shine upon you and gives you peace, and that you have a very blessed birthday, and amen. How's that? All right, put that down in there. I'm sorry about all the noise. Yeah, so I got to get my sweet potatoes. And I'm going to turn the oven back on. Let's try 360. That should do it. 360. We're going to put the sweet potatoes in here. Bring them on over. Now I got a lot of sweet potatoes here. They may not need all these. In fact, they're going to take up the pan. I don't know if we're going to. I don't think we're going to use all these for the dogs. I might eat a few of them. Yeah. Okay, so that's all ready. So we're going to stick the sweet potatoes. No, I'm not vegan. Can you tell? I'm not vegan. I need to be vegan, though. So we're going to stick the sweet potatoes in the oven. Yeah, it's a little hot, but I can deal with it. Okay. Stick that in there, and let's just put these in for, well, we want the sweet potatoes to be really soft and like ooey gooey, just soft. So let's put them in for 45 minutes. That should be plenty of time. You could stick a fork in it later and make sure that they're done. Eggs. Now, when you're making homemade dog food, if you're doing this recipe, if you want to know how to make it, go back and look at the first live video. I will upload that shortly. This is part 2. It's a long process, but it's not hard at all. It's just a matter of sticking, you stick the meat in the oven, you set the timer, you bake it, you stick the veggies in and bake that in the meat juice, and then we're making the eggs. Hi, baby. And these are almost done. I could probably turn the stove off and just let that sit there. Yeah. So the eggs are just about done. Okay, so now I've been so busy, and I need a break. Okay, so we are down to the last bit of this whole dog making, we're making dog food making process. So we got the sweet potatoes in, the eggs are done. The sweet potatoes are the last thing you do. When the sweet potatoes are done, we're going to let them cool off. We're going to mash them together, and we're going to put everything in the stock pot. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. Now, So let me show you again. This is just the meat. I'm going to have to go in here and either with my hands or somehow, and I'm going to have to squish all that together. We got to add the eggs in there. We got to add, once the baby spinach and the carrots and the blueberries cool, we'll dump that in there, and then we're gonna have to get our food grade disposable gloves on and just go in there and squish, squish, squish. Just get in the pot and get down in there and squish everything together. And then after, I mean, that's it. That's pretty much the last part of it. So welcome everyone. Welcome. Welcome, oh baby. Welcome, DJ. I'm not a vegetarian. I need to be though. Yeah, Danny, Veshremi, Stoned Raider. Yeah, some of y'all are just rude. Dimitri, okay. Yeah. Noah, welcome. People who don't eat meat don't seem to not mind killing plants. Anyway, I'm making my dog's homemade veterinary approved dog food. If you're against killing plants and meat and all that, I guess you could scroll, but welcome, Frederick. How are you today? Hi. Hello. We're making my dog's homemade dog food. I did part 1 on a live earlier. It's such a long process. It's not hard. It's just a lot of steps you got to do. Do dogs have free will? Yeah. I'm thinking they do have free will. Y'all are silly. Some of the questions and some of the comments I get on here, I'm like, what are you talking about? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think the eggs are, yeah, I think they're done. I might turn that on a little bit longer, just on low. Yeah, so let's see. Hi, Frederick. Hi. Oh, sorry. I've got my tripod thingy. So I'm going to show you what we got here. So that's the spinach, blueberries, and carrots that we baked in the meat juice. And we're going to let that cool, and we're going to dump that. We're going to dump that into this with all the meat. And we're going to dump the eggs in there. And when the sweet potatoes get done, got the sweet potatoes in the oven. When they get done and they cool off, we're going to put them in there also. And we're going to get our gloves, or, you know, like, let's see, which one is it? Like the food grade disposable gloves. We put those on, and we're going to get down there in there, and we're going to squish and mush, and it's a workout for your arms for sure. So Nosy says, what the blank? Yeah, I'm cooking my dog's homemade veterinary approved dog food. It contains about 2 pounds of ground turkey, 10 pounds of ground beef, 18 eggs, and we've got the blueberries, 2 packages of blueberries, and 2 packages of baby spinach, and 2 of the small packages of shredded carrots. Bake that in the meat juice. And then we combine it all. Once again, we combine it all in here, and then we go squish, squish, squish. We get down in there with our hands, and we squish everything together once it cools off. And then you have your dog's homemade dog food. And this whole thing lasts about a week. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. Anyway, so that wraps up for the whole process of making their food. I guess from beginning to end, I want to say, like, if you don't take breaks and you start doing this whole process. It might take it might take about 3 hours to do. But yeah, it's worth it, I think, for the puppies. They love it. They love it. They know it's coming. There's Bella. There's our Bella girl. She knows Mama's cooking her meals. Don't you, baby? Yes. Yeah. We'll go out again in a little while. We got Zuzu over here. Hi, baby. Hi, sweet girl. Hello. Hello. Now, let me show you a picture of Bella. This is Bella. Isn't this cute? So that's a picture of Bella sitting up in my husband's truck like a human. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Okay, honey, we're gonna let you out again. Just a second. I want to make sure that I guess you want to go out again. Do y'all want to continue this live for a few more minutes? I'll take the dog out. I'll take Bella out. Yeah, okay, yeah, because she wants to go out. Let me get disconnected from this pod here. Hang on. We'll go out again. Y'all want to go out again? Got the oven on for 37 more minutes. I don't think I'm going to forget that. Okay, okay. Okay, let me turn the light off. Let's go out. Welcome. Light blue, welcome. Why are you laughing? Light blue, why are you laughing? Come on, let's go. Come on, Bella. It's getting hot now. It's getting very hot. I don't feel like going out there right now. I need to catch my breath. So how y'all doing today? Are you doing all right? What you up to? What are you up to today? What's the weather like where you're at? I think it's going to be pretty hot today. Upper 80s, maybe. But yeah. What you doing, Zuzu? You watching you, sissy? There's Zuzu. That's my short and stout. My short and stout Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler mix. Glad y'all are on here. So, if you were wondering what I was doing earlier, I was cooking the dog's food. Homemade veterinary approved dog food. And if you, I was finishing up the last part of it. So if you want to go back and find out how you can, the steps to take to cook your dog's food, go back to the other live, which I haven't posted yet. And you can see how you can cook their meals. It's pretty easy. It's just a long process. Animal Love. Hi, how are you today? It's a beautiful day. It's hot. So hot. What are you doing, Bella? Bella, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing, girl? So yeah, I think we're gonna put a baby gate up right here because we don't have a privacy fence up yet, and we have to every time we come out to play with the dogs, we have to watch them so they don't go in the woods. And there's deer back there and foxes. And... What? What are you doing? What are you doing? Bring me the frisbee. Bring it here. Bring it here. You doing good, Animal Love. So yeah, if you haven't checked out our videos yet, go back and look at our videos. We used to, we moved here. So there's old videos from our old home. And then we got videos from the apartment. We just left. We lived there for 5 months while we were looking for a home. And then we just bought this home. And we love it. We love it here out in the country. Bella, come here. Bella, come. Bella, come. Come here. Listen to me. I put you in a corner. Yeah, I do put my dog in a corner. It's true. So that's Bella right there. German Shepherd Blue Heeler mix. And that's Zuzi. She's Australian Shepherd Blue Heeler mix. Yeah, if you know anything about Blue Heelers, they're very energetic and very smart. And a handful. They're a handful, aren't they? But they're sweet. So yeah. So we're going to wrap it up in just a minute. So what we were doing on the live, this live, is making their homemade. What are you doing? Making their homemade dog food. And if you want to know how to do that, you can go back and look at the other video. And just is somebody sending me hearts? Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Bella, what are you doing? So, Animal Love, do you have dogs? Light Blue, do you have dogs? Does anybody have dogs? What kind of dogs you got? Bella, get back over here. Bella! Oh. Alright, guys. We're probably going to get off of here in a couple minutes. Check out our other videos if you want to. And subscribe. We appreciate you very much. Bella, come on. Come back over here. Come on. Come on, Bella. Bella, come. Zuzi, we're going in, girl. Come on, Bella, let's go. We're going inside. Come on. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's go inside. Come on. Come on. Good girl. You're so smart. You're such a pretty girl. Such a pretty girl. Come on. All right, we're going to call it a day. Well, we never call it a day, do we? Not really. We do a lot of lives. We might do a live later. I don't know. I don't think we should do 3 lives in one day, do you? Probably not. But anyway, we're going to get off of here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate everyone on here. Thank you for taking a moment to come on here and say hi. And we will talk to you later.